Yes, my people, big PROZECH back again, and you already know what it is, man. We're talking sneakers, kicks, and creps. Today, as you can see, we're in a different little setup. Get me, something's going on in the studios. Today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be looking at the Nike SB Chlorophylls. You get me? Very interesting shoe. Don't see a lot of people with them. Haven't seen a huge amount of reviews. And I think this is a pretty cool shoe, so we're going to get into it. I'll throw up on screen everything that we're going to be looking at. Actually, want to first start off by saying, you know what, thank you for everyone that's been subscribing, supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Obviously, if you like the video, comment, subscribe, do all of that great stuff. Get mad in the comments, people love it and it helps the algorithm. Make sure you click that notification bell so you're up to date with everything that we're doing. And talking about staying up to date, PROZECH, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that good stuff. Let's get that all out of the way. Now that's all done, let's get to unboxing these shoes. Now, as I say, in a lot of my videos, I don't usually unbox shoes because a lot of these boxes look the same. But this Nike SB box, I can't deny, is a beautiful box. Obviously, the SB stands for skateboarding. You see the shoe there? Nothing crazy going on with regards to the inside of the box. I managed to cop these shoes on the 17th of March via the sneakers app. Yes, your boy finally managed to cop a W on the sneakers app. That's my first win of 2022 and long may it continue. Pretty happy with what I managed to cop, you know. $89.95, so it's a really good price. As we know, resales looking around the 150 to 170 mark. I managed to cop in a size 12, so that's a size 13 US. Now, when I wore the shoe, I did notice a little bit of a difference between this particular shoe and the regular Nike Dunk that we sort of all know and love and very popular. And even looking at this shoe now, it does have a little vibe of the Pandas that are super popular at the moment, with its sort of the dark toe box, the black toe box, and obviously, or mudguard around the toe box, and then the black swoosh as well. But obviously there are a number of differences, and one of the main differences I would say is the fat tongue. When you put this shoe on, because of how wide and how fat this particular tongue is, it does give a completely different silhouette to the shoe. So if you were to compare this shoe with a regular Dunk, like, the vibe is completely different. And I'll get into sort of more the style and stuff when I get a little bit further down into the review. But for me, it did drop a little differently, I can't lie. I wasn't 100% feeling it. The shoe in it, as a piece, it's a really good looking shoe. You've got, as I said, you've got a black rim around the toe box. This is in suede. We've also got some grey suede going up the laces and around the back of the shoe all the way around to the other side. So, I mean, obviously symmetrical. Chlorophyll, where it gets its name, is these little green hits on the tongue, this fat tongue, as I've mentioned earlier. So you've got a really big piece of green there and around the rim. Also on the labeling, you've got Nike SB on the tongue there. At the back, we've also got Nike embroidered in the chlorophyll colorway as well on the grey suede. And obviously that's all on a base of white leather, which is significantly perforated, more perforated than any regular Nike Dunk Low that I've ever seen. So a lot more perforations. Maybe it's because of all the sweating that skateboarders do on their feet, who knows, you get me? But a lot more perforations in this particular shoe. Interesting. Another thing that's really interesting is right inside here, don't know if you'll be able to see, but inside here there is significant amount of padding around the ankle and the heel, so that's really cool. And also you've got a Nike Zoom Air unit, the Nike Zoom Air branding on here, and it seems like it's just the whole midsole is a Nike Zoom Air unit, which will obviously help for comfort as well. On the bottom of the shoe is just predominantly grey with another chlorophyll hit underneath. Sizing perspective, as I said, I've got a size 12, should be absolutely fine just going true to size on these. Now, in regards to style, I'll be really quick. I wasn't really feeling it. I've never had an SB on the channel before. This is the first SB I've ever had. We've had multiple Dunks, and You know what you are with dunks because of the silhouette's quite simple and it's easy to drop with various different styles. You get me, whether you're going with a cargo, with a cuff, or you're going with a tapered jean, or like whatever you're doing, you know it's gonna rock. It's not the same with these for some reason. And let me know in the comments below if I'm giving it a bad rap. The shoe's not a bad shoe. It's definitely not a bad shoe. And I think in most scenarios, most people are gonna be fine rocking it. It's just, it doesn't drop as smoothly as the regular Dunk Low. But you let me know what you think in the comments below. That's just my opinion. You know, I like to always talk about whether I cop that or stop that. And I think for me, when it comes to this particular shoe, even though I feel like this is an interesting shoe, I like the colorway, I like the suede, I like the black hits and the little sort of like, if you squint your eye and look to the left a little bit, it kind of looks like a panda. So it's it's got a lot of going for it, you get me? I still think the way that it drops versus a regular Dunk Low doesn't really give me the same kind of vibe. I don't get the same energy from the shoe, and I can understand why this is a skateboarding shoe versus just a regular dunk. And the changes that are the specific differences between those two different silhouettes are quite evident when you actually get one SB in hand. When it comes to whether I'd cop the shoe, stop the shoe, or whether I just shot the shoe, I'm definitely down the line of shotting the shoe. And in fact, I already have. You know how I do, I don't play when it comes to the money. So yeah, I've already got rid of this shoe, but I wanted to give you guys a little review of the shoe because I haven't seen too many reviews online regarding this particular shoe, because not a lot of people managed to cop via the sneakers app. I would have done this a little earlier, but I've been mad busy. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me if you've liked the video, comment, subscribe, do all of that great stuff. If you like sneaker content, make sure to go check out the season 1 of Kicks Chronicles, my sneaker podcast, where we take a deep dive into our guest sneaker history. That's available everywhere, but obviously on YouTube, so make sure you go check that out. And without any further ado, I will let you people go. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me, and until I see you man down the roads, stay blessed.